I've tested the slime samples. I believe I'll be able to brew an antidote.
Good. A pox in an army can prove more ravaging than even their fiercest foe. Your service will be recognized.
How? Will I get a toad-shaped medal?
The Hambies don't got any medal like that.
Geralt? Are you alright? What's that on your face?
Long story.
We're conducting important business. Yous can catch up later.
Yes. Right.
Tasty number, that medic. Not like a...
Interesting.
All that reading's hard on the eyes, right?
Oh, aye. Thick ones, propped on wrinkled noses, and they're...
Who've they got to dress up for?
Fascinating, really. But if I were you, I'd make sure no
Huh? What?
Because when you get caught in a battle, she might just refuse to stitch you back up.
You're a lucky bastard, Witcher. We've seen her making eyes at you. Not like she looks at us. Ain't that right?
It'd take a blind man to shrug.
Too true. Meantime, you witches have got a...
Here's the medicine. It's a strong solution, so careful with the dosage. Each patient gets exactly 2 drops after meals, 3 times a day. At the most, in 3-4 days, the infection should recede.
I thank you. In Redania's...
Serving the Redanian cup.
I serve individuals. I treat them. That they're Redanians is coincidental. I'd help Nilfgaardians as well were I in a position to. Kedwennies, Edirnian, elves, dwarves, halflings, the same. Come on, Geralt. You know me.
Aside,
Yes. Yes. When it was ravaged by the Catriona.
feels like a century ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing since?
Well, I left Vizima and returned to Oxenfurt. Proceeded to finish my doctorate, and then opened a practice. Shortly thereafter, war broke out, and I was press-ganged into the Redanian Medical Corps.
Yeah, classic Radovid.
Can't complain, really. I've lived at home since the fighting subsided. Resumed my practice, though I must always be ready, for at any time.
Shut.
I'd guess this wasn't the social. Is it at all related to that mark on your face? Ah, and you must...
All right. Monster in the sewers turned out to be a giant toad. It's the truth. Uncolored, I swear. When I killed the toad, some Ophiri soldiers led by a mage man named Gontaro did.
Who's this?
Frankly, he helped me out of a bind. Now he expects me to fulfill. First one's to summon the ghost of his brother, then
Amuse a ghost?
not my chief concern at the moment. Gotta find his...
But that's necromancy. It's extraordinary.
Odin told me how to do it. No sorceress or necromancy in them. Gave me this concoction that summons goat.
No, that can be arranged. They keep one in a storehouse at the academy.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Neither do I, but I don't...
I understand.
Olgierd von Everett.
Von Everett. In my 3rd year at Oxenfurt, we had to choose an elective. My options were Pearls of Wisdom from the Hierarchs, or I chose the last. Here it is. Von Igrid. It says Olgierd had a brother named Vladimir. He lies in...
Thank...
Oh! Shark is in your own.
Watch your step.
Ah.
Long live.
Interesting basilisk you've got.
Course it's interesting. Won't see a beast like this anywhere near here. They spawn only in the wild wastes of Zerrikania, from eggs laid by cockerels.
Cockerel eggs.
Yeah, and what cocks they are. Lift their rumps like brood hens to other cocks. Eggs laid by such a cockerel must be brought to hatching by 101 venomous vipers. Then,
This basilisk is interesting, because it looks exactly like a wyvern. Young one, and ill-fed at that.
you talk nonsense, sir. This here's the most truest of basilisks.
Right, what do I know?
Hold on now. If that's no basilisk, but some wyvern, what did I pay for?
Brave soldiers, don't push.
Watch your step.
Guess the cage was as fake as the basilisk.
Enjoy living, freak, while you can. I'm watching you.
Stay out of my way.
Keep that up and I'll crack it, Grey Boy. Calm down.
Come on, Roach. Giving me no choice.
How do you wish to die? Faster, for fuck's sake!
Diagram? Seem to be Ophiri markings on it. Might find someone who could explain them to me. Winds howling. Never seen this side.
What side is that?
How do I put this? Your romantic side? Used to seeing you surrounded by bandages and medicine vials, often covered in blood.
That's because you usually come round while I'm at work. Off duty now. Waiting for you, weaving a garland for the wedding.
A wedding?
A dear friend. Speaking of which,
Wait.
what notice?
The one posted by the Seven Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's...
So
Sure.
wonderful.
Remember...
Of course. Some soldiers nearly caught me slipping it into my sack. Wasn't sure what you needed it for. So I also took a mix of amber aniseed, and juniper. All rather
Thanks.
Shall we?
Let's go.
The tome was spot on. This is impressive.
Yeah, too bad it's falling apart.
The family hit on hard times. No coin to splurge on such luxuries. Ooh, that looks just a little too creepy for me.
Don't have to come if you don't want. Wait here.
I like that idea. If there's any trouble, just yell.
This is no crypt. It's a full-blown mausoleum. Surprises? Sure hope so. Should look around. Probably shouldn't touch that. Vladimir von Everek, son of Bohumil and Christina. There you are. Now for the ritual. Gotta spread the incense throughout the crypt, every room. Life and death, fire and blood. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Arise from the dust, ye whose blood I have brought. Return and walk midst the living, ye who hath departed. Arise as a friend, for I am no foe. Life and death, fire and blood. Time to light the votive fire. Fire and blood, life and death, I summon ye, whose blood I have brought. Fire and blood, life and death.
You have summoned me.
Name's Geralt. Came to wake the ghost of Vladimir von Everec.
Who you are, and why you've come matter little. For you'll not leave this place alive.
Are you Vlad's ghost?
Who asks after my grandson?
It matters not, Honoratina. What I wonder is how this mortal obtained the family's blood. For von Everec's rise only for von Everec blood.
True. Yet to my knowledge, only one of our line yet lives. Olgierd.
Then we converse with the man who spilled the blood of your grandson, Kestitis.
Mean none of you are Vladimir? It's Olgierd, his brother, who sent me.
You will meet Vlad soon enough. Yet all...
Not your lucky day.
Kill him, von Everec's.
For Olgierd's blood. I'll tear you to shreds.
My. Ornery whoresons, those von Everec.
Who are you?
The rogue you seek. Vladimir von Everec. Forgot I cannot even scratch my stones. Though in point of fact, they've not itched much since I died.
Didn't want to fight your family.
I'm dead, not blind. I preferred to see how you'd handle those snobby pricks. And Grandmum, too. Besides, what harm could you do them? Now tell me how you came into Olgierd's blood. If you heard...
Got it from a mutual acquaintance of mine and Olgierd. Get a lot of visitors?
At times, not often. For when someone does...
Fun-loving...
True. We're famed for our love of revelry and rumbles. We von Everec's. Naturally, with raids comes loot. Towards the end of my life was when... But, no point poking...
Your brother sent...
How is the old...
No chance of that happening. Could experience something else, though. Something
Interesting.
Don't mean to...
Ah! No need to be shy. Folk love such stories. I'd love this one too, but not to end with my death.
So how'd it happen?
On raids, it was our custom to storm the alderman's hut, and then order the local clods to bring us kegs of spirit. And provide willing wenches to squeeze and churn about. Then, sadly, an ambush. Outmanned 5 to 1, we were overwhelmed. They killed me, crushed my skull like an eggshell between an upturned oak table and the stone floor.
Listen, feels like I should know Olgierd better. Tell me something about him.
Oh, a fantastic chap. A true cavalier. You won't find another like him in all Redania. The best there is for a drink or a brawl. We were pups when we started riding out on raids. Wet behind the ears. Borderland villagers shat their trousers at the very sound of the word Olgierd. I was his second in command, leading a band of rogues who'd ride through fire for us.
Sound like common bandits. Any difference?
Us? Bandits? Watch your words. True, some of our swordsmen were mindless brawlers, but not Olgierd. Always curious, took an interest in all things. He devoured books, adored paintings, and loved the most beautiful maid in the world.
Listen, Olgierd gave me a job. Odd as it may sound, I need to show you the time of your life.
Is that so? Now that, sir, is a brother. I've been dead for years, yet he still looks after me, after my spirits. How much time do we have?
Think one night should do the trick?
Splendid. Wait just a moment while I hoist my saber and... What the blistering devils?
You're a ghost. Can't grab things.
I keep forgetting. But how am I to revel and rock and funk? Can't lift a tankard to my lips. Can't wield a saber. Can't squeeze a wench as we dance a jig.
Guess you'll have to do without. Let's go.
I'll go nowhere. You're to see I enjoy myself, correct? Well,
How?
far...
No can do. Besides, bodies...
Then bloody come up with another way.
Come on, we're wasting time.
I'm not to wait.
You this big a pain in the ass?
Do not...
So what do you propose?
I've...
Oh no.
Oh,
Geralt, wake up! Open your eyes!
Death was a small price to pay to lie on a lap so lovely. Yes, as soon as I laid eyes on you... Geralt, I'm...
What?
Yeah.
you'd not have fainted had you not resisted so fiercely.
Sorry about that.
So who was it?
Me?
I didn't say anything.
Sorry, wasn't talking to you.
Who to then?
Well, to him. To Vladimir.
Geralt.
Seems your lovely maiden friend can neither see nor hear me. Ah, is that her name?
You're testing my...
As you are mine.
Oh, fiery.
Listen, I'm supposed to show Vladimir... So, willing or not.
Wait a minute.
Not at the moment. Just now he's standing next to me. But off and on, he'll enter my body. So anything I say or do will actually be him.
What if I...
Well, she should approach me and ask me to jump out for a bit.
Just come up and ask him to leave for a while.
I see.
Splendid.
Right then, Sugar Plum. What say you we leave this dank crypt? There's a charming grove nearby where kisses taste sweeter than anywhere else in the world.
I take it you're Vladimir now. Doesn't seem like I'll have trouble telling you apart from Geralt.
Don't change the subject, my sweet. If a grove's not to your liking, we can cut straight to the chase and make for the near...
I'm afraid I have to turn...
A shame. In that case.
I've got a better idea. Just before Geralt entered the crypt to summon you...
Good heavens. That no better dancer in all Redania than Vladimir von Everec. Mine.
Wonderful. I must stop by my home first and change.
Oh.
Why not?
I'm not fond of temples, see? When alive, I'd only set foot in one to loot it. And in death, I find... Could we not meet after the ceremony?
All right.
Splendid.
I must say, Witcher, and that comes from none other than Vladimir von Everec. So tell me, honestly now, for if so, you have my word, I shall keep my distance.
Let's say we were more...
You tried to hide. A shame, though. I'd have sat it. So,
Let's go.
Onward. A comely maid. You're quite the fool if you've not ploughed her yet.
Keep your paws off her.
I'm to enjoy myself. Can I help it that I best like tumbles in the hay with fleshy lasses?
Grave robber. Tried to crawl in through the well. Broke his neck.
Meaning the scabby runt wished to rob our family crypt. Through my ancestors' bones. On your way, leave the dead to rest in peace. Are you a witcher or a scavenger? Hands off the family heirlooms.
Shut up. I do what I want.
Witcher's life. What's it like?
Don't want to know.
If indeed I didn't, I'd not have asked. Go on, tell me.
You wouldn't like it.
Those signs. I'd like to try one.
What signs?
Your Witcher signs. Never done it. Could be interesting.
Rather not waste any time.
Till the stroke of midnight. What I would rather is what matters. Bloody fine mount. Good stance, powerful rump, stable withers. Well, well.
See you know your horses.
I should say so. My two greatest passions in life. Mares and maidens.
Speaking of my horse, Roach doesn't like ghosts.
I remember that mill. Whenever Olgierd and I got up to mischief, we'd hide out in there. Once, we snuck off with some moonshine. Almost the Daramir quarters.
Neckar's surface here. Dig their way out.
Not bad.
Neckar's surface here. Dig their way out. No sign of it yet.
This is...
Fuck off.
Wars have started over uglier wenches. Well, raids have been undertaken.
True, she looks love.
Whoa, whoa, hold.
What else?
Have you seen how she's dressed? I'll not parade at that jewel's side in a wrap. You need a robe. One den.
Don't happen to have a robe.
What do you...
Oh,
Come.
this'll do. Perfect fit. It feels tailor-made. Now, for shoes. One must wear May they draw and quarter me
Nothing left of you to draw and quarter.
doe eyes, a swan's soft supple neck.
You're actually quite amusing.
You see? Geralt's been a pill.
Dramatically, I'd say. He's never been very tough.
He's been a fool. But I shall make up for that.
A big step, but I will think about. May I please speak to Geralt?
Whatever for. This
Just for a moment.
Be quick. I'll not stand here doing...
Geralt, I'm about to introduce you to the newlyweds. Please make
I can't make him do anything. All that nonsense is his. I feel like an ass saying.
I liked some of that nonsense.
What for?
It would do you good to be more relaxed.
Relaxed?
What I mean is, it would be nice from time to time if you could sit back and enjoy life.
But what does...
Of course you don't. You're as dense as year-old hop.
We'll talk late.
Finally,
You get till midnight and not a second.
That's not enough. I shan't even get properly soused by mid...
Make an effort. I'm sure you'll manage. You get to frolic and carouse till midnight. That's our deal. Then there's the capping. Then you go back where you came from.
So be it.
This way. I'll be damned. A proper wedding. Overladen tables, plenty of worthy drinking companions. But beware of the dog, Shani. Judging by the size of its house, the mutt must be big as a horse.
Thanks for your cons-
They let a man-eater like that run free? Have the wedding guests been warned?
What a lovely Rowan. I remember making necklaces of the fruit when I was a child.
Ah, the berries make for splendid hooch. Olgierd and I...
I shall introduce you to the newlyweds now.
For you, my Rowan petal, I do...
Come. Time to meet. Time to say you make a long journey. Do nice now. Once more.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain.
May you live in health and happiness, harmony and...
Thank you from the bottom of...
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn. My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear. Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings.
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a split.
We met in Oxenfurt. Both
Wondrous time.
over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove.
That is between me and...
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister.
I'm sure we'll discuss...
That's my... we've chewed the...
Are you,
Me? Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens.
Oh, that's for dams.
and perhaps you will catch one of the...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case.
What a wonderful wedding. It's clear the newlyweds' parents spared no expense.
No, please, look at the fools falling over themselves to catch a painted pig.
Smearing their wedding garb with muck.
No, please, no!
What sport is this?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench.
And the rules? One must be a swineherd's son.
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in...
King of...
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses.
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty.
Sounds like death.
We beat on. Get.
Shame there's no painter here. It's a moment like immortalized in posterity.
Watch my movement, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker. Come on, Piggy. Got a nice and cozy pen for you. You see that, Shani? One big...
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there? The fancy...
I know. Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself. Drew some flowers in the air.
Meaning you cheated and shot...
Shani, what is it Geralt says in these situations?
Yes.
Damn it. Now, do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Shani. Forgive me, Shani. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really?
Tell me.
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I am.
Perhaps you're just not my...
Rubbish. I'm every...
Is that so?
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her...
That one. With the garland.
Splendid choice. Now, who have we?
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Did it hurt?
What?
When you Shh, my dear. I shall make a true lady of you.
Salons? Really?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far.
Easy, lads. No harm done.
We all heard your innocent talk. Wanted to draw her to the barn, what we...
Naturally, we would speak. But first, we would dance. Now tell me, what's...
Find another beauty. Or
Geralt, you saw it. I tried to resolve this peacefully, but they wish to fight. Suits me just fine. Sounds like wonderful fun.
Bury your stones.
That's the last ploughing...
Calm down, boys.
Too dumb, bud, because we're gonna tan your mute.
That does it!
Show us what...
Fence boards. The perfect weapon for swingers and swineherds.
perfect fit for your job, you ploughing gentlefolk.
Never in my life have I reveled so fiercely. Step up. Who else wants a shot? Away with you. Begone. Where to, my love? In your dream.
There it is. You fucked.
You always that charming in life?
It worked.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests.
Fine. Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess. You do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by...
A hazard of the trade, my love. But...
You've proven everything amply. Let's just have fun.
fine. So good to shake the kinks from one's bones. We must find more fun.
I'm a witcher!
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows?
Bring me the shoe! Quick now!
See what he pulled from the water? And up.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared.
Oh, look, dearie. I did. Take me.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it.
What's all this?
They're playing slip in for a slipper.
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversion.
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. The man's got to...
And what?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau.
Is that all? No prop.
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants... Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shani, your slipper. Just when you think you know all about our folks' customs,
My eyes are
I'll
blue.
surprise you with slippers.
I see no amount of silk could keep you from my shoe. And all the other shoes.
Always better to do a bit more and even gain naught by it than to do too little and face regret.
Oh, that's quite the theory.
One founded in practice. For instance, I can now approach the owner of any of these slippers.
Ah, so...
Just figuring that out.
Well, find the owners of those shoes.
Don't be jealous, Shani. That was but a jest. Oh well. Recognize this.
My shoe?
Now,
In my experience, witches and dancing don't...
today they mix like fire and oil.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher get...
At last, music for a loving embrace. Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
Oh.
A chair could dance a jig with you as
Oh.
I strive to be, yet should the need arise, I can't strut as proud as any peacock.
perfect combination.
Well,
Call it idle curiosity, but how many have you had?
many. And not a scrub hag among them, I should add. Women with true class, all. Though none to match your charms. Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. What are you doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
What do you mean, hands to myself? That'd be no fun at all. Besides, I love you too.
Oh, I like to kiss. And get kissed.
Aye, yet only one did.
Could I talk to you?
What for? You'll have no.
Please.
See how I've reeled her in?
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you.
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or...
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself.
Forced myself?
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me...
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just...
But what?
But...
I'll hope.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Happened to see the man who announced our...
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met.
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror.
Then perhaps you should just consider that he might have simply been nearby.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And so...
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes. Listen.
Better. The night is young. Come, let's do something wild. If I may, Shawnee, I'd show you how I cut a jig, nimble as a leopard.
Don't let me stop you.
By the way you move, what charm, what grace.
Thanks.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never clear. May they sire many a bear, and God's kind.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
For how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time. You touch it. Let you sniff it. Stroke it even. Time. Time is the key. Greetings, Shine. My, what a lovely dress. The colors.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one...
Quite simply, I know
Is that so?
that you were ever the worst brother, that you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like.
Wait.
Of course. What?
Because I'm in Geralt.
Just who would I be if the true nature of things... someone like you.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation. Demonstrate how you're simply not him.
I came here to revel, enjoy myself.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about. The question is, were you as dear to him?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I hid in a cellar, yet they found me, cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5.
I'm rather curious how...
Olgierd visits my grave, often. Pours a drink for me, gets soused himself.
Well, perhaps...
What are you getting?
I shan't disturb you any longer.
Shani.
It's all right. That was... Let's...
All lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe you. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
You're right.
Do you...
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry.
Oh, I've not seen that sort of...
Horribly dear. Diversions of that sort.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. But we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire...
Broomshound chased him off. That blasted demon. Ugh, they sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance.
Well, the Fire Eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horrid demon saw him and started barking.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sent something awry. Perhaps of the man. Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fiery.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet.
You need... Matters not. Which...
We...
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but...
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog.
Excellent!
Shut...
Relax. We'll be back in no time.
Tally-ho. The dog made these tracks true, but a small one. And judging by its house, Demon is a hulk, but beggars can't choose their
Following
tracks.
some dog's trail?
So I shall follow
Not
these.
exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now. A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our fire eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting. A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from Demon. 2 conclusions then. Our magician is fat, and a coward. Missing man.
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so.
Oh no, no bloody
What do we...
Sit.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have... Make it do some folly.
No.
Uh,
Roll over. Leave it alone.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail?
Demon. Doghouse.
Now what have you done?
Have it at the wedding. Climb down. Man-eating beast.
You sure it won't?
Positive.
Better safe than
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished up.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Of course.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Find me true. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? Boy! Oh, my dear.
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a...
Was a monster!
So you said. You're a stone...
Oh, beg your...
I
guessed it.
You can forget about performing in your...
And just what...
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp. Can barely stand, let alone...
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fart...
Oh, you shan't pull the wool over my eye. Now, here's the plan. We shall head down this path till we arrive at the wedding. You'll have...
But...
Silence. Do you know me, sir? When a nobleman speaks, you will stay close at my side. We will return to the wedding, where you will put on a show to make our honored guest...
Yes.
Good. Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every... Yes! Bear! Oh.
There shall be no tricks. We must inform the bride's mother, the turned coward.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Felon's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Keep calm. Stay close.
I shan't stray a step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods. Yes! Bear!
Bear? As much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you damn fool.
Got weak eyes, see? This...
Indeed you are not, Master...
David up.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing.
And Demon?
He failed to...
No, he did. He's just...
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as it...
Might have eaten some...
Your attention, please! I invite...
We must watch the trickery. My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire eater found. His ass saved.
Perhaps you'd care to sit down, does it?
Most certainly would.
Your...
It's no insult.
Like I said, that...
Would you call your chum a giant?
Shut up. You play...
Let us play.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot.
I never knew you to be such...
You shall see many new...
Normally...
I needn't... What's up, mate? Slap those asses' ears on your ass. I know of other ways to look interesting.
Time to drink! We are...
Aye, let's drink.
To the Witcher and...
Hear that, Shani?
No.
It means we should act as before.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. Ah, the merriment. Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Oh, that's a bit over sorts. But to his credit, he's a beautiful lass in his sight.
Oh, yes. Quite a feather in his cap.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride.
Go on, Shani. How many? Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely.
Geralt!
So be it. If there's no demand, I shan't supply.
It's almost midnight.
You're a bridesmaid, Shani.
Midnight chimers.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past mid...
I can't!
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asked...
I'm here, my... That kiss as we danced made my head so light.
You seem to have
A kiss. I knew it would end this...
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so...
What's Geralt think about that?
Shani, darling, I'm dead.
Vladimir von Everett. Go.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison.
Don't torture him.
I promise you'll not die.
What?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt...
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to summon. Geralt had finished his task, you see.
Yes, I know. As soon as he...
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you look at...
You do?
Shani, darling, would you ask... Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett.
Should get back to Olgierd's.
And like that, it's over. Huh.
Wouldn't say that.
Never mind. I should find Aldona.
Ah, there it is.
You understand?
Of course. Women... Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her...
Rather manage without your advice.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract on... Seize the night. See...
Good mead ought to lift her spirits. A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Good idea. Rowanberry brandy. Shani loves the blossoms. I'd enjoy this as well. A sip of something strong. Good idea. mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up? Fine, I'll pick...
A lad clutched and snakes, a lad lost on his sticks.
Still here?
You and I see each other so rarely. Smile, shut.
You remembered our
Remember a lot of things. Wedding's still in full swing, but your face, I'd say you are...
sad? Not really. It's just... years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But
Well,
to tonight.
Did you enjoy the wedding?
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I...
Mean chasing a dog through the woods, or...
Forgetting something. His will, sure, but my body felt everything.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought...
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure?
You needn't worry about our finances, sir.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battle axe.
Never you worry, sir. Our lips are sealed as the grave.
Sir. Enough of that.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured.
Seems the family's a bond.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen to...
Mean the differences in what?
Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him.
What kind of book?
So far?
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers?
No, but she'd want me to choose...
Nothing wrong with that, is...
I guess not. But it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times.
Really think so?
Really? Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves stiff as the boards they tore from the fence.
Wonder where the sister is. Couldn't protect her from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing if you...
That was Vlad.
But pretend for a moment it had been you. And say you're at the wedding, and that very girl keeps glancing, smiling at you. Then she finally walks up, and you know exactly what she wants.
If Dandelion was around, and he usually is, I'd introduce her to him.
I don't believe that.
I don't need opportunity.
Change.
Let's say I've grown choosy. 'Cause I have. Guess who? Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips, with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without...
That?
Only one way.
So, how'd it...
Definitely rather kiss you alone. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was at...
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that.
You're right.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt?
Promised, and I aim to be direct.
Sounds...
Interesting is what Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm.
Did we make...
Forgotten already?
No. Not the sort of thing you
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No. I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it.
Shani, wait. Before you go.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more Could you look into it? See if you can...
Sure.
Thanks.
Yes.
Come on, Roach. just wonderful.
Witness me, brothers! Witness you, brothers!
It's always open to you.